Canada versus Qatar, FIFA World Cup 2026. 3 points analysis. 1. Canada dominated the match from the opening whistle, controlling the midfield and dictating the tempo of the game. Kyle Larin opened the scoring in the 16th minute with a simple tap-in from a rebound. Jonathan David doubled Canada's lead in the 29th minute with a superb volley. Qatar's task became even more difficult when a player was sent off, and Canada took full advantage of the numerical superiority as Jonathan David scored his second goal in first-half stoppage time to make it 3-0. Early in the second half, Ismail Kone suffered a horrific injury following a reckless tackle from a Qatar player who was shown a red card, reducing Qatar to 9 men. Canada capitalized once again as substitute Saliba scored a brilliant free kick to make it 4-0. Qatar then conceded an own goal to make it 5-0 before Jonathan David completed his hat trick with another fine finish in stoppage time to seal a commanding 6-0 victory. 2. Qatar were overpowered and outplayed throughout the contest. They spent most of the first half defending and found themselves 2 goals down before the half-hour mark. Homam Al-Amin was shown a red card in the 33rd minute following a rash challenge, leaving Qatar with 10 men. Despite defending desperately, they remained under constant pressure from the Canadian attack and conceded a third goal just before halftime. In the second half, Asim Madibo received a red card for the challenge that injured Kone, reducing Qatar to 9 men. They went on to concede 3 more goals, including an own goal from Ahmed Al-Manai, completing a miserable evening for the Qataris. 3. Canada recorded their first ever FIFA World Cup victory and also registered the biggest win by a CONCACAF nation in World Cup history. It was an outstanding and professional performance from the Canadians, with their attack proving clinical and their midfield dominant throughout. The emphatic victory sends Canada to the top of Group B and places them in a strong position to qualify for the knockout stage. Qatar, meanwhile, were poor defensively and struggled badly in midfield. It was a one-sided affair from start to finish, with Qatar offering very little going forward and being completely dominated by Canada. Despite the heavy defeat, Qatar could still have a chance of reaching the knockout stage, depending on results elsewhere, and if they can win their final group match. Please like, share, and follow this channel. Thank you. France versus Senegal, FIFA World Cup 2026. 3. Points analysis. 1. France were nullified and outplayed in the first half. They offered very little threat in attack and were under pressure for most of the opening 45 minutes. Les Bleus were fortunate not to concede as Senegal dominated proceedings, but the game remained goalless at halftime. France stepped up their game in the second half and took control of the midfield. Kylian Mbappe broke the deadlock in the 66th minute after clinically finishing a delightful pass from Michael Olise. A few minutes later, substitute Bradley Barcola made a brilliant run and finished beautifully to make it 2-0 in the 82nd minute. France conceded in second-half stoppage time, but Mbappe responded almost immediately with a stunning long-range strike to restore the 2-goal advantage and seal the victory in dramatic fashion. 2. Senegal dominated the first half, created more chances, and won more duels. Unfortunately, they failed to convert their opportunities. Nicholas Jackson saw a powerful strike hit the post and was unlucky not to score. Ismaila Sarr also missed some good chances, including an open goal opportunity from close range just before halftime. In the second half, the Senegalese were under pressure for long periods and were stretched defensively by France's attacking runs. They conceded 2 goals but managed to pull one back in stoppage time through a brilliant piece of skill and a wonderful finish from Mbaye. However, only seconds later, Senegal conceded again, and the match ended in a disappointing defeat for the African giants. 3. It was a game of 2 halves for France, who struggled in the first half but produced a brilliant performance after the break. It was a statement victory and another reminder of their quality, with Kylian Mbappe delivering a fantastic display. France are among the favorites to lift the World Cup trophy, and they showed their strength, depth, and class in their opening match. As for Senegal, they were outstanding in the first half, but failed to capitalize on their dominance due to poor finishing. Their second-half defensive organization also left much to be desired. If the African giants can become more clinical in front of goal and tighten up defensively, they will still have a strong chance of qualifying for the knockout stage. Please like, share, and follow this channel. Thank you. Argentina versus Algeria, FIFA World Cup 2026. 3 points analysis. 1. Argentina were slow to settle into the game during the opening minutes, and Algeria capitalized on that by finding the back of the net. However, the goal was ruled out for offside. That early scare served as a wake-up call for the Argentines, who responded by taking control of the match. Lionel Messi opened the scoring in the 17th minute with a brilliant long-range strike. Argentina maintained their 1-0 advantage going into halftime and came out strongly in the second half. Messi doubled the lead in the 60th minute with a clinical tap-in. The Algerian goalkeeper then produced a superb save to deny him a hat-trick, but Messi would not be denied for long as he completed his hat-trick with an excellent finish in the 76th minute, sealing a convincing 3-0 victory for the reigning world champions. 2. Algeria started the game brilliantly and thought they had taken the lead through a well-worked team move, only for the goal to be ruled out for offside. Argentina responded impressively and took the lead in the 17th minute. Algeria were fortunate to trail by only 1 goal at halftime, considering the number of chances Argentina created. The second half was even more difficult for the North Africans, as Argentina completely dominated proceedings and added 2 more goals. The match ended in a heavy 3-0 defeat for Algeria. 3. It was a dominant and outstanding performance from Argentina, inspired by a vintage display from Lionel Messi. The Argentine captain showed that even at his age, his quality and influence remain world-class. With performances like this, Argentina looked like strong contenders to retain the FIFA World Cup title. On the other hand, Algeria delivered a disappointing performance, appearing slow and disorganized, both defensively and in midfield. They will need a significant improvement in their upcoming matches if they hope to secure qualification for the knockout stage. Please like, share, and follow this channel. Thank you.